Hello, it's your boy, the Crazy Trader, and I'm here again with your favorite stock review. Like I always say, get money, don't make no money, and you always gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Hey, I'm gonna jump right in today. I'm gonna talk about Robinhood. I've made videos and videos about this stock, so I'm not gonna go into any like crazy overview of it because you can go to my page and find so many videos that I've made about Robinhood. I am positive about this stock, so I keep buying and buying. But I wanna go down. Just give me about 5 minutes of your time, and I'll break it. I'll break a few things down to you. Okay, for full transparency, you can see I have what? I have 274 shares of this stock. My average is at $37. Um, it's 17.9, let's say 18% of my portfolio. I'm up 107%, which is 10,000, almost $11,000. Let's say $11,000. I keep buying every day. I buy $20 every day. Not much, but that's my DCA. So kind of little by little, building a block by block. Okay. So I want to show you something that is crazy, and that's the reason why I always say I don't really listen to analysts, because I don't think they are very fair, or maybe sometimes I think they just try to manipulate the market. They try to manipulate the market so they can get in, especially if they miss the train. Because for a very long time people were talking smack about Robinhood. Everybody was like, oh, it's not going to do well, it's not going to do well, it's a $8 stock, they are not doing it, it's for gamblers, it's for little kids, it's for. And then they realized that the stock is growing, right? You can see this. Look at this. So it was updated on April 29th, 2026. And the analyst put in, I'm not going to read the whole full report. If you have the Robinhood Go, just go click the full report right there, and then it will give you the full report, and then you can read it. I've read it, and it's funny, right? So the fair value they give to Robinhood is $52. That's the fair value for Robinhood. $52. Just think about it. 52, okay? A company that is making $1 billion every quarter is $52. Palantir is also making 1.2, $1.3 billion every quarter, and people are pushing $150 on Palantir, and this is $50. Economic moat narrow, uncertainty very high. That was funny. Stewardship standard. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking look at this? Look at what they put down. Fair value $52. Economic mode is narrow. Uncertainty is very high. Stewardship is standard. I don't know which analyst, you know, it's crazy enough to do this. And it's funny because I'll show you something. And it's funny because it's this same analysts have the same information that we have as retail traders. I'm nowhere professional. And like I said, this is just for educational purposes only. Don't take my word for it. I'm nowhere professional, but these stats are always there for everybody, you and me, to see. So sometimes I feel like the analysts just put these things there, hoping that the stock will tank to somewhere around 52 or 40 so they can jump in it. Robinhood IPO'd at 38 and they were making $500 million at then. They've grown quarter after quarter after quarter, making up, and they are adding revenue, a lot of streams of revenue. Even they're adding so many streams of revenue that their competitors are catching up to them. You can remember Charles Schwab and all these interactive brokers. They are the people who were in the market before Robinhood came. Robinhood is a little company. It's a company that just grew out of nowhere. I won't say it grew out of nowhere, but it grew in the midst of juggernauts. Okay, so it's crazy that you have analysts do that. I'll show you. Let me read this to you. This is from Zach's. 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes. Robinhood Gold hits record subscribers. Is the bet starting to pay off? I didn't write this. Some analysts also wrote this. Okay, so let's just read a little bit of it, and then you see how sometimes these people think. Robinhood first quarter 2026 results indicate that its subscription strategy is gaining momentum, even as parts of the trading business remain under pressure. Robinhood Gold subscribers rose 36% year over year to a record 4.3 million, while Gold subscription revenues increased 32% to 50 million. This growth reinforces the view that Hood is building a more stable revenue stream beyond transaction driven trading activity. So I'll show you something, right? The reason why they said some of their trading business remain under pressure is because of crypto. That's the only side that they were locking off, crypto. And we all know what happened to crypto, so that's understandable. But they've built so many different revenue streams. The bank now has credit cards, has so many. So let's go back and read this. I'm just going off topic right now. This shift matters as trading revenues is highly volatile in the first quarter. Robinhood reported 44% year over year decline in cryptocurrencies, like I said, revenue. highlighting how quickly changes in the market sentiment can weigh on transaction based income. By contrast, subscription revenues tend to be more predictable, particularly when customers continue to see value in benefits such as higher cash yields, premium tools, and other account features. Now, I want to show you this. What are Robinhood's peers doing to diversify business? So these are Robinhood's peers. They are competitors. They are not even peers because Charles Schwab is a huge company. Interactive Brokers is a huge company. Robinhood is the baby out here, okay? But they are calling them peers now, so that's good. So Charles Schwab and Interactive Brokers are the two closest peers of Robinhood. Okay, Schwab is broadening its business mix by expanding wealth management, banking, asset management, custody, and advisory services around its core brokerage franchise. Remember this, all these that they've listed, Robinhood started doing them before these people, this huge juggernauts, just started copying Robinhood and offering some of the services that Robinhood is offering because Robinhood was taking business away from them. Let's go to Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers is diversifying by broadening beyond commission into net interest income, market data, sweep fees, risk exposure charges, and other client service revenues. Interactive Brokers is also expanding globally across stocks, options, futures, bonds. These are everything that Robinhood is doing, and they are just copying what Robinhood is doing. So, as you can see, the company Robinhood is innovating faster than any of its peers or any of the juggernauts above them. And guess what? You have an analyst saying Robinhood is $56. The company IPO'd at $38. Today, if Robinhood gets to $50, I kid you not, most of the retail traders will get out of it. And guess what the institutional traders are going to do? Yes, you guessed it right. They're going to buy everything right underneath you and they're going to hold on it forever. Robinhood is changing the landscape of investing. It's not just changing, it has changed the landscape of investing. Today, you can trade futures. Today, you can trade crypto, prediction market. You can bank on there. You can get a credit card on it. You can do so many multiple accounts. I have a trading account. I have an investing account. You can put your kids on. Are you freaking kidding me? $58, my foot. Anyways, I'm out of your hair. Stay blessed. Peace. And I'm pissed. Safe.